Hi guys, welcome back. Video number 4 of Flip Geometry right now. We're going to continue where we left off. We had just finished talking about a parallelogram being, having an area, rather, as its base multiplied by its perpendicular height, which gives us this formula, that the area is equal to the base times the height. Happens to be the same as the formula for the rectangle over here. Because of course the rectangle has that same idea. It has that base and it has that perpendicular height. That's the definition of the rectangle. All 4 of the corners are 90 degrees. I've got another rectangle here and I've got another parallelogram here. And this video we're going to look at triangles. So what I'd like you to do is to recognize here that in this situation we just talked about the fact that that's the base and we had the height over here. Now if this is a rectangle, I take half of it and chop it like this. And of course, as we spoke about last week, we have those 2 triangles that get created, one there and one there. This happens to be a right angle triangle, in fact 2 right angle triangles there. But you'll notice that what has happened is that instead of the entire area, each of those triangles takes up exactly half of the space of the rectangle. So in terms of calculating the area inside one of those triangles, we simply say that that area of the triangle this time is equal to the base multiplied by the height, all divided by 2. Because of course that will give us that space of the triangle itself. So the base multiplied by the height of the triangle, all divided by 2. The similar thing happens with the parallelogram. In this situation, if I cut the parallelogram along this diagonal here, I've again created those 2 triangles. We already know that the formula is, we all know that the formula, as I stated right above here, is that base multiplied by the perpendicular height. So if we take that perpendicular height as the distance from this corner down, and we get this h, then if we're trying to discover the space inside of this triangle right here, that's exactly half of the parallelogram, all we need to do is find the total area of the parallelogram and divide it by 2. So in other words, the total area of that parallelogram, we would simply take the base and multiply it by the height. But the area of that blue triangle in there is simply that base multiplied by that perpendicular height, all divided by 2. So this, what you're seeing here, is our triangle formula. So what I'm going to do is just transform this by simply erasing that half. And what I'll do is I'll just turn this into a triangle by doing that. There we are. And I'll do the same thing over on the rectangle here. We again have taken away half of that rectangle and we formed a right angle triangle there. So now what you're seeing is that the base multiplied by the height divided by 2 gives us the area of that triangle. Same thing here. The base, now keep in mind the base is from here to here, not all the way over. The base multiplied by that perpendicular height, all divided by 2, gives us the area of this triangle. So 2 different triangles, same triangle area formula.